Welcome to the loading and unloading instructions for the Brotherwood eNV fully electric vehicle. This is based on the Nissan eNV-200 and features Brotherwood's unique low-level floor conversion. Start with the vehicle parked up and the handbrake applied. Open the boot and deploy the ramp using the lever. This is a manual ramp, so just lower it accordingly. Next, go into the vehicle and depress the button so that it goes red, which will release the front restraint system. Place the wheelchair user at the bottom of the ramp with the brakes applied and pull out the front restraints and attach to the front of the chair. Turn off the switch. This will now lock the front restraints in so that you can only push the wheelchair in, it will not come back. This particular model is also fitted as an option with our pause system, which you can use the remote control to actually pull the wheelchair and user into the vehicle. Do ensure that someone is behind the wheelchair at all times if using this system. With the wheelchair in, release the passenger seatbelt from the silver hook and place around the user as per a normal seatbelt. Do ensure that the lap part of the belt goes around the wheelchair user's lap and the shoulder part is over the shoulder. The rear restraints on this are the over-centers with carabiners, and they feature a horseshoe fitting on the bottom which slides in from the outside centre of the vehicle, then turns to lock in place. This can be clipped to the rear restraint point on the wheelchair and tightened by opening up the over-centre and pulling the strap tight. This can be locked in place by then closing and clipping in. Again, the end bit can just be velcroed to the end to keep it tidy and out of the way of the ramp. Again, from the outside in, turn, lock, attach to the wheelchair, open up, pull tight and lock down. The wheelchair is now secure, the ramp can be closed. Ensure it clicks shut, close the boot and we're ready to go. Unloading is the reverse of the loading process. So first of all, open the boot. Again, use the lever to deploy the ramp down and lower to the floor. Remove the rear restraints by pushing up in the centre of the clip and pulling it towards you. That will release the straps so that you can take them off. Again, into the centre and push off. Next, again depress the button so that it goes red to show that the front restraints are released and release the occupant belt. Tuck that away behind the hook provided and then you should be able to remove the wheelchair. You may find that you have to push the wheelchair slightly forward to release the ratchet mechanism on the system. At the bottom of the ramp, apply the brakes for the wheelchair and remove the front restraints. These can then be walked back into the vehicle. Do not let go of the belts and allow them to retract under their own power, as this may lead to the belts binding or jamming. Move the wheelchair user out of the way of the ramp and then close the ramp. This particular vehicle is featuring the cargo ramp, which by pressing the small buttons on the side will fold down even further to create useful luggage space. This is an optional extra on this vehicle. Close the boot, ready to go.